Right, good morning to you. Yeah, Friday Mutter time. Ho ho ho, it's Friday, thank heavens. I hope you've had a good week, and I hope you've got lots of plans for the weekend. I've got plans for the weekend, going to the NEC again. I know, this time I'm going with Banana Man, TC, Indian John. Going to have a right good time, and hopefully this time I'll make some video of it. Yeah. What else has happened? Crazy horse last bike night. Yeah. Few comments about running the bikes dry with petrol and stuff like that, which I've got a couple of videos coming out that are obviously already made, but my plans have changed slightly, I think. But a lot of it'll be depend on the feedback I get from those. Yeah, marvellous. Sorry, I was just thinking about that car and whether he was going to pull out in front of me or not. Anyway, let's crack on with some photos and then we get on to a mutter. And straight off, AB sent us a picture of his garage and his bikes. Yeah, talk about well organised. Look at that. R1, yeah, up on the ramp. There's Harley Davidson Softail, yeah. T120 in there in the mix. What a collection, eh? A V7. Absolutely marvellous. What else is there? I can't remember. But anyway, fantastic picture. Fantastic man cave. Yeah, brilliant. Also CD Truxton rider has been out with his mate Todd on his BMW R18, and CD was on his BRP, yeah, the BMW. They went off up to the wilderness. Now it's this 20 miles an hour. Always feels like you're gonna fall over. Wilderness up in crikey, I can't remember. No, sorry. Jerry next, I guess. Then, seeing as how I can't remember that, Jerry sent us a picture of his Royal Enfield sign, because he'd missed it last time. You know, he had all those electric signs, and he also said he's got his bullet diesel, yeah, his diesel Enfield, he calls it. Yeah, look at that, absolutely fantastic. Bertie sometimes feels like he's a diesel. I don't know what you think, because they've got that sort of torque, power, just trudge on. I dread to think what that's like. He says I was missed at the Owners Club. Well, I'm sorry, Jerry, I had COVID and I had to get over it. I had to, because I was at the NEC on the Sunday, and I really wasn't very well during the week. I know. So I'm sorry I missed the Royal Enfield Owners Club and all those bacon sandwiches. I'm sure you did a grand job of eating them all. Yeah, brilliant. And then what do we get? GK, yeah, with his Bonville. Yeah, look at that, absolutely marvellous. And his 350 classic. He also sent us a picture of his bike from 1979. Yeah, was it? 76 RD 200. Yeah, brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Those little two-strokes, I've got such an itch for a two-stroke. And I don't know if it's ever going to be scratched. That's the thing. But there you go. I've got a car right up my jack seat because I'm only doing 40 in a 40. I know some drivers are a bit like that. What I'll do is if he follows me down here, I'm just going to pull over and let him go because I'm not. Yeah, he's got another one. Brilliant. Everyone's in a rush this morning. It's Friday. Everyone wants to get to the weekend. Yeah. It's just marvellous, isn't it? Anyway, what do we get next? Oh, Mel. He went off on his classic 350. Yeah, the silver Cub style. Yeah, he went off to Ripley in Nottinghamshire to the pheasant pluckers meet. Yeah, fantastic. And round this old army surplus store. What fantastic place. Just look at it. Oh, it sounds like they had a really good time. He said he managed to recover. He said that standing round a fire barrel till like 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, brilliant. Fantastic photos. Oh, someone's had a crash there. Anyway, IT as well. He's not been out on his bikes. As you know, he was thinking of getting rid of them. Oh, he's decided he can, I think. He's sending the 500 off to a different dealer to see if he can get it fixed and running properly. But anyway, he was out on a plane. Yeah, took some photos for us. Going off to Wellington. Yeah. Wellington in New Zealand, that is, of course. Home to the Southern Hemisphere cricket. Yeah. And rugby. Yeah. Brilliant. Also, Two Wheel Vintage sent us a picture. You've got to get over. If you haven't watched Two Wheel Vintage, you've got to get over and watch his channel. Yeah. Anyway, he sent us this picture. Sunrise, not sunset. Absolutely marvellous picture. I mean, what else can I say? Yeah, absolutely brilliant. It's on the 73 CB XS 350. Yeah, that's what it was at sunrise. Marvellous. SH got rid of his Bandit. Yeah, he needed a compromise between his scooter. Do you remember he had that little black scooter and that marvellous blue Bandit? They've gone. He's now got the crossover Honda CB500X Sunset, or as best as Sunset as he can get. He says it's not a very photogenic bike. I don't know. They're a half decent bike, aren't they? Very popular, I think. Yeah. Then what do we get? Oh, SR. Yeah. Took a picture of his Dax over the Mohaine Dam, is it? I can't remember how you pronounce it. So it was the one that was destroyed in the dam busters. Yeah. Or not totally destroyed because it's still there unless they just rebuilt it. I guess they'll just rebuilt it. I don't know. I must look at the history on that. Yeah, marvellous. Marvellous picture. Marvellous little Dax. Yeah, wonderful. Then what do we get? Oh, Charlie, my mate Charlie. You know Charlie? He's got those magnificent vintage bikes. He's had the BMWs, he's got AGS, all sorts of things. Matchless, wasn't it? His mate had the AGS. Only gone and bought BSA Gold Star. Yeah. Oh, so jealous. So jealous. I had a conversation with him. He was a bit nervous about collecting it, that he wouldn't like it, that he'd get on it and think, what have I done? He said it's a feeling he gets every time he buys a bike. The only feeling I get like that, Charlie, is, oh no, what have I done? What's Mrs. Tame gonna say? I know, but I get that feeling about everything I do. Oh no, what's Mrs. Tame gonna say? Well, I've got a rough idea what she's gonna say. She's gonna just say, you're an idiot, Tame. Of which we already know, and she knows, so I'm okay. Yeah, oh, fantastic. Yeah, and last but not least, my mate Jay, with his marvellous Bonville, over there in the States. Such a cool chap he is. Yeah, with a marvellous that I'm guessing runs a damn sight better than Freddie Dobbs's. Yeah. Anyway, look, that's it for photos for this Friday, Mutter. If you want to send photos, please do. If they're not shown, you know, like the day after you've sent them, don't be surprised. I will get round to them. Yeah. I do like to see them. We've got all sorts of things going on. Obviously, I guess what we ought to do is, to help us get through, is if anyone's got any photos from summer, yeah, to help us get through the winter, start sending me pictures of your bikes, where have you been, what you've been doing, so we can remind everybody of how much fun they are in the nice weather. I mean, I find them fun in all weathers. In fact, who were we talking about? We're talking about long distances on the Classic 500, and I just thrive on it. It's one of those things you sort of think, oh, shall I go on the 500? I really need to get there quite quickly, and I can go down the motorway if I need to. And then I think, nah, I'll go on the 500. And after 10 minutes, you're thinking, oh, I should have come on the other, I'm going to be late. And then after 20 minutes, you think you're just into the ride and thoroughly enjoying it. Yeah. Now, you must remind me to say good morning to the giraffe, of course. I got a letter from him. Yeah, he had a right whinge because I didn't do it the other day. Anyway, that's that bit of videos. Everybody's got some videos out at the moment. 5D Travels, obviously building up to something, of course. He's got his project bike and he's got his journey down to Cornwall. Yeah. Morning, old man. Yeah. He doesn't look any happier, does he, for all the BSAs that there are about? Which, actually, brings me on to another video. Uncle Stu. Yeah. On about the Himi, on about the Triumphs, on about the BSA, saying that there are not many about. Well, I know, following my last couple of videos on the BSA, I've had loads of emails from people saying we've just gone and bought one. I know, including Charlie. Yeah, I'm not, or not including Charlie, other people. Yeah, I reckon I've had about 10 messages, or either message or email, saying from people they're looking forward to collecting their BSA, which I think is good for the brand, isn't it? I know they've dropped the price on a lot. There's some bargains to be had. There's some ex-demos to be had at low prices, and even some brand new ones to be had at low prices. Yeah. So if you're considering it, you should go out and try one again. I know they'll get some stick. Oh, I'll get some stick. Morning, Giraffe. Yeah, I'm not talking about the Super Meaty. I'm talking about the BSA, you nana. Oh, she's still obsessed with the Super Meteor. And, do you know, well, last Sunday I didn't look at the Super Meteor. I don't know what one they had on display there. But the 350 Meteors, Mrs. Tame was taken with. Yeah, that powder blue and green one. Yeah, she really liked that. But looking at the photo of her on it, even she looked a bit too big on it. I don't know. But there you go. Yeah, Uncle Stu definitely got it in for Triumph, hasn't he? He guessed a price of about £5,500 for that new Himi. Well, I'm guessing minimum 6.5, maybe 7. Yeah, that's my guess. I don't know. I've got, nothing much to go on, but that's where I'm placing it, which actually makes it a reasonably priced motorbike. It's not cheap, but it also moves it into a lot of other ranges of motorbikes, doesn't it? But it is quite specialised. Now, I sat on it as well, and I didn't feel quite right. I'm gonna have a better sit on it this Sunday and just see what I make of it again. But I just found it a bit narrow and a bit small. I'm 6'2", 34-inch inside leg, and I suspect they've made it for slightly shorter people. That's what my thought is. Yeah. What else? Videos that I've seen. Of course, Silver Fox. Yeah. I mean, there's loads. DJ as well. Yeah. Wire Forest Biker. Yeah. I don't know if that's right. What else? I've just watched so many I can't remember them all. I watched Moto Bob actually on the new Insta 360 cameras. They look quite snazzy, don't they? Might be worth investigating. Presumably the sound's not got any worse. The other one, what I mentioned, CD, or it's called the Daily Commute. Yeah, the Thruxton rider. I'll put a link to that as well, because he's only just doing it. He's only doing it for himself. Doesn't know quite what to say or anything like that. It'll help, I think, if he gets a few more subscribers and gets a bit more interaction, because it spurs you on. Yeah. Anyway, I've got to go. I will catch you in Monday's Mutter. Yeah, ta-ta.